All right, if we can have our next single guy come on out. Okay. Oh, right over here, sir. Oh, you about to do a walk for us?
I was going to.
Okay. You came out ready. If we can have you hold this mic. And if I can have your name, how old you are, and your Instagram and what you do.
Okay, my name is Omega. I'm 30 years old. My Instagram is omega.vzn. I'm a fashion designer, and I'm in accounting and finance.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And so we have a few ladies that did go ahead and pop their balloon.
What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video. So check this one out, y'all. In this video, you're gonna see this man. He comes out, he's introducing himself, and what you see here is kind of a game show of sorts, or like a fast, fast dating, quick dating. I don't know what they call it, but long story short, these women, based off of what this man says or how he presents themselves, if they're not interested, what they do is they pop the balloon. All right. Now, this is what's so crazy. All right. Before I even go deep, right? Men, I want you guys to listen to this, as well as women, right? As well as women. But I want you guys to pay very close attention to the mindset of some of these individuals, all right? I'm going to go over 3 passages real quick, and then we're going to dive right into this video. But I want these 3 passages to guide your mindset as you're watching this video, all right? So you have the first one. It's in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 25, verse 21. It says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure." All right, think about that. The second verse we have is Sirach 9, verse 8. It says, "When you see a good-looking woman, look the other way. Don't let your mind dwell on her beauty of any woman who is not your wife. Many men have been led astray by a woman's beauty. It kindles passion as it were fire." And last, you have Proverbs 31, verse 30. It says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears Yah is to be praised." If you go to the King James Version, they actually go as far as to say, "Favor," which is the word they replace for charm, is deceitful, and beauty is vain. Now, why am I starting off here, guys? Because, again, as you're watching this video, I believe, in my personal opinion, I think a lot of these women that you're going to see, physically, they are not bad-looking women. But as they open their mouth, and when they set forth their criterias and their standards and what they basing this man off of, you're going to start to see that, man, what the hell is actually wrong with these women? What the hell is wrong with these women? And that's why I ended off by going into Proverbs 31, because, if anybody knows their Bible, that's the chapter that talks about the virtuous woman. And notice what they say, right? The Bible only says, "But a woman who fears Yahweh shall be praised." Nothing else. Don't look at the beauty of these women. Look at if they actually have a genuine fear of the Most High. But let's proceed on, y'all.
So we'll go ahead and start at the end, and we'll just ask them, like, hey, why'd you pop your balloon? And we'll go from there. So you want to just follow me? Oh, he's ready. He said, let's go. Okay. I'll have you stand right next to me for the camera. All right. So if you can let us know your name, how old you are. You know what? I haven't asked the ladies what you do and what you do. And then why you popped your balloon.
My name's Nesta. I'm 21. I do a lot of things. I'm a medical assistant. I also have a braiding business. He's very handsome, but he's older than me, like by a lot, so.
Okay.
All right, check this out. Check this out. She's 21 and the man is 30. Now, bear in mind, right? Everybody is entitled to preferences, by the way, you guys. Everybody's entitled to preferences. Remember, I just said that. Everybody, both male and female, is entitled to preferences. But you see, a woman judging a man who is only 9 years older than her, by the way, and 30 is very young in the grand scheme of things. It's not like the man is 50. She's judging him because she thinks he's too young, or too old, excuse me. So what would you prefer? A man that's your age? Now, do you see why majority of these women end up being hurt or end up being in unstable relationships? Because they're looking for this. Mind you, she's 21, so you would prefer someone maybe your age, maybe slightly older. Majority of men are not stable until they reach in their 30s. You see, majority of men they build in their house in the early stages of life, early 20s, late 20s, and then it's usually mid 30s and beyond. That's when they start to be very stable. You see, so it goes to show you these women, they're looking for certain things within a man, but the things that they're looking for is not going to it's not going to be conducive to an actual functioning household. Judging the man because he's 30. Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's her preference. You know, I can't hit on that. You know, that's just what she like. But, yeah, it is what it is.
True.
Okay. And then, so is she someone that you would approach? Like, if you were to see her, is she your type? Like, you know?
No, you know, she's you're a pretty woman, but you're not really my type. So I think it even works out in the end. So.
Okay, perfect. Oh.
Alright, so everybody has a preference. She said she don't like him, right? He tried to be respectful and said, "You're a good looking woman, but you're not really my preference." So it works out. Alright, so the man is not butthurt about it. Let's keep going on with this. I'm telling you, this is gonna get crazy, y'all.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
You know, I just, you know, I like fit women. Yeah. So, yeah.
Alright. This is crazy. So the dude says he likes fit women. That's his preference. Did you notice the balloon that popped in the background? So someone was fit, mind you, based off of the man already presented himself, right? He already stated his pedigree, his, you know, what he does for a living, and they kept the balloon. But the moment he said that he prefers women that are fit, a woman popped the balloon. She was feeling him up until that point. Check this out, y'all. I can't make this shit up.
I like the ones where I like to work out.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I like to work
I
out.
do work out, so yeah.
Okay. So you
So you thought she didn't work out? Is there a reason?
No, I don't like bodybuilders actually. Yeah, but I like when you can look and tell. You see what I mean?
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and
More balloons just popped. Okay, let's keep going, y'all.
move on down to.
And mind you, I want y'all to put it in the comments. Does it look like she's someone that works out? You know, hey, if we just gonna keep it a buck, does she look like a woman who works out? So now this man is just stating what he sees, and you can get mad all you want. But the same way you have preferences, the man got preferences. What's the problem?
Our next lady here, if you can let us know your name, how old you are, what you do, and why you popped your balloon.
My name is Mukio. I'm 21 and I'm a nursing assistant. I popped my balloon. Well, actually, I had it at first because I really like how well put together you look.
Listen, y'all.
But after you said the whole thing about fit women, I think it's more better to be healthy than to look healthy because you never know.
Now, let's stop. It's better to be healthy than to look healthy. Now, in the grand scheme of things, is that true? Sure. But look at what this statement, where that statement is coming from. Now, this woman, I'm not trying to bash her by no means of the imagination. Matter of fact, she seems like she's a very curvaceous, thick woman. I don't have no issue with that. But if I got to keep it a buck as well, she doesn't. She's definitely not on the fit side. She's not on the fit side. I'm just keeping it a buck. You see, this is the thing about young men. Please listen to what I'm telling you when I say this. You might be able to look at a woman, and that's why it says, desire her not for her beauty. Desire her not for her beauty. She may look good, right? You may look at a woman that comes, walk your way. She might be thick, you get what I'm saying? She might look good, but you gotta ask yourself, is that someone who actually fears the Most High? And remember I said that you might think like, oh, what does being in shape have to do with fearing the Most High? I'm gonna get back to it. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Hold on, trust me. I'm not gonna keep you guys, without a solution. But let's proceed, right?
So, yeah.
Okay, I mean we have two different definitions of healthy. That's okay.
And what's your definition of healthy?
Right.
Yeah, I mean definition of healthy is like fit. You know what I mean? Like you can't
I
fit
think
well.
you're being more specific. Maybe you want like a slimmer appearing person because I do work in the medical field, so I know that someone who looks healthy is not always healthy. So I prefer someone who, wants a healthy lifestyle when it comes to their partner rather than just looking healthy and not being.
Now, again, is that true? It is true. There are many people, like I think there was a statistic that was stating that a lot of bodybuilders, believe it or not, they actually die very young. Like in the grand scheme of things, as much as they look good, but all the anabolic steroids that they be taking, and you know all these crazy diets that they put themselves through, it puts a toll on the body, and they end up dying young. I mean, that's very well true, right? However, what this woman is failing to realize is that we can't take a small proportion of statistics and try to generalize the entirety of society, right? On average, if you are, if you're not overweight, right, if you're fit, that is usually a marker of being healthy. Again, we can't be testing people's blood. We can't be taking blood samples, and we can't do all these stuff that she has access to at the hospital. But at first glance, on average, you can look at somebody and you can say, oh, this person is fit, this person is in shape, this person is healthy. I mean, but again, what is this? She popped the balloon because she is projecting her insecurities on the man. She knows she doesn't fit the bill, and so now she's gonna try to, make an enemy out of the man and make it seem like he's ignorant for what he's saying, when that's not the case by no stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, that's okay. Difference of opinion. That's okay.
Okay. And then so I'll still ask, is she someone you would approach?
No, but I really like her skin tone, though. Like, your skin tone's my favorite.
Thank
the
you.
dark chocolate, yeah, I love it. Yeah. And you did your makeup really well.
Thank you.
Okay.
You see? And I know I'm pausing, but I want you to, without being so sensitive, look at how this man is carrying himself. And I want to ask you, do you guys think that he was being antagonistic, or was he trying to be offensive? The whole time he said, okay, I understand difference of opinions, difference of preferences. He kept saying it over and over. And every time a woman pops the balloon and he states why you popped it, once they gave the answer, he still finds a way to try to compliment them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but what you're going to see is like this hive mind. I'm telling you guys. Again, this man, he's told this one girl he prefers her to be thick, to be fit, and then because of the hive mind that a lot of women tend to have, right? They all just gang up on this man because it's like a sisterhood. They gotta protect one another, but they take out logic and reasoning. You get what I'm saying?
So you would approach her, or?
I feel like, maybe we can go see a movie, yeah? But it's something like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so all right, if we can have.
All right, so let's go to part 2.
Okay, so we have our next lady here. Your name, how old you are, what you do, and why you popped your balloon.
My name is Ashley. I'm 28. During the day, I work at a bank, technical support, basically, and I also model. I popped my balloon because I really didn't like how you said that to her. Because
What did I say? Right? She didn't like the way he said to her. He's not even dealing with her yet. The man didn't even speak to Ashley yet, but Ashley got to take up for her friend. Which, truth be told, I don't know this game show, but I'm assuming these women don't really even know each other. They probably just spoke to each other, prior to the game show. But it's all these women are together, so now there's this hive mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how insects operate. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why when you look at like insects, they usually have the queen bee. You know what I'm saying? You have the queen ant. That's how insects operate. You know what I'm saying? So they have that hive mind. They don't function in reality. So let's check this out, y'all.
Because there is an actual definition of health and fitness and how it works, and yours is a little bit more superficial.
Okay, so are you gonna provide the true definition of fit? I'm waiting.
I work out, and I know these ladies work out because that's one thing that we connected with, speaking here, and I just thought that was a little shallow.
Okay, they work out. What's their point, sis? I mean, if somebody works out, if somebody worked out a day ago, does that show a consistent lifestyle or a consistent pattern of being dedicated to your health? Think about what I'm saying here. If somebody worked out, okay, matter of fact, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say even if they worked out for a week, a whole entire week. Wow, you worked out for an entire week. You went to the gym for an entire week. We gotta clap it up for you. right? So you went to the gym for an entire week. Did that show a lifestyle or a pattern of someone dedicated to their health? You know what I'm saying? We don't, again, we don't know this conversation that these women had, but I can tell you this: if just by looking, especially at the first two, they definitely were not in shape. Just keeping it a buck, they were not.
Just to me.
You know, that's okay. You know, that's how you took it. You know, for me, it's like, you know, you got muscle mass. You know, you got the curves, right, to support the habit. You know, that's what I feel like I like
And
to
that
see.
can come after like years, you know that, right?
Absolutely, and that's what I like to see.
Okay.
So you want someone that's already been working out for years.
Yeah.
I think he wants a certain shape.
Yeah, it's a shape.
How about I say what I want?
You know what I mean? this man, again, I don't know the brother. I'm not even, believe it or not, I think later on he said something that I think kind of was a red flag for me. But so far, I don't see anything wrong with his brother. He seems like he knows exactly what he wants, and he's not afraid to admit it. He's saying, now he's being a man, and he's saying, no, let me tell you what I want. I don't need you girls, you know, y'all women to speak for me. I'm going to let you know exactly what I want, right? So check this out, y'all.
Okay, say what you want. Go ahead.
You know, it's not like a certain shape, but like she said, sometimes it takes a while, right? So when you see someone have a habit for a while, then you're like, okay, this person has that habit, right? So that's what I like to see, someone who has the habit.
What's wrong with what this man said? What is wrong with what this man said? You see, and now I'm going to go back and I'm going to tie why the health relates to a woman that fears Yah, right? And this actually pertains to both man and woman. But you see, last time I checked, gluttony is a sin. Gluttony is a sin, right? So here you are, you don't have a habit, you don't have a lifestyle or fruit. You see, because Jesus at the end of the day, he said, you shall know them based off of their fruit. You shall know them by their fruit. So if I'm judging the fruit and I have only one, this is the first, first impressions. There you go. This is my first impression. I see you, you don't look fit. I can really care less if you've been in the gym. You could have even been in the gym for a whole year, but you, at this current moment and juncture in time, you don't fit my criteria. The same way you dismiss me because I was 30, because you dismiss me because I spoke to the girl, your friend this way. You have these preferences. I have a preference. And I want to see a lifestyle. You see, again, these people, I'm not saying that, when you are dedicated to your health, that is the be all and end all criteria that it shows you love the Most High. That's not what I'm saying. But you see, when someone is dedicated to their health, for one, the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, is it not? So if you disregard your health, do you take care of that temple that the Most High gave you? Interesting question. If you are eating yourself to a proverbial grave, right? Is it not gluttony? So I guess we can operate in sin and claim that we love the Most High, right? You see, these are the uncomfortable conversations that need to be had, but a lot of people don't want to have these conversations. You see, again, young men, let me tell you this straight up, right? When you meet a woman, and I'm not saying she needs to be 100% there, right? If you're willing to build her up, by all means, build her up. I know even in my household, I met my wife, right? When in terms of fitness, was she at the goal that I needed her to be, or that she for herself wanted to be? No, but I chose to invest in her. And let me tell you this. There were certain milestones I wanted to see in the department of fitness. I wanted to see her meet those milestones before I even considered marrying her. Now, what about that? Tell me, what about that? You get what I'm saying? And look, am I so evil? Speak to her for yourself. But I guarantee you, she will let you know that was probably the best thing I could have done for her. Why? Because I saw more in her than she probably saw in herself at the time. Rather than you sulking and eating a whole bunch of ice cream, a tub of ice cream because some guy in the past broke your heart, cry me a river. Let's play this violin. We all heard these sob stories. But does it negate the fact that it's wrong? No. Hurt, pain, disappointments in life does not give people a license or an excuse to disregard their body. And this is what I'm saying. Men, the same way women would want you to be in shape, it's not wrong for you as a man for you to want or desire that within a woman. Because again, it does show some level of commitment to themselves. Because again, how can they take care of you if they fat? If they fat and bedridden, how in the world can they even take care of you or take care of their children? It's really a very high form of selfishness. It truly is. And again, people who operate in such a manner, I'm telling you right now, they do not love the Most High. I don't care how much gospel songs they sing, how much music they play within the house, how many times they go to church. Such individuals do not love the Most High as much as they claim. But let's proceed, y'all.
Okay. And now, is Ashley someone that you would approach? Is she your type?
Not necessarily my type. Like, she's very beautiful though, extremely beautiful, right? But I don't really like excessive jewelry, yeah. But I think that you are so pretty. You are, yeah.
Okay, so just the jewelry. Apart from that,
style, yeah. But everything else, like, yeah, she's taller, like, she's slim, yeah.
All right.
Pretty face. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. And you know what? Let's go up here.
Yeah, let's
go ahead and ask up here. So if you can let us know your name, how old you are, what you do, and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Tutu. I'm 24 years old. I'm a BHC. The reason why I popped my balloon is because the shoes is not giving with the outfit.
You see what I'm saying? So this man is totally dismissed because of his shoes not matching his outfit. Woo! Wow. That really can reveal a lot about a person. And here's the thing, right? Again, first impressions do matter. I mean, I'm not saying to look like a straight up bum. Man, that's not what I'm saying. But if a woman is choosing you and she's predicating her judgments on the way you look and solely on that, and I'm not saying that women, you shouldn't have standards or like women don't care about the way a man looks, right? They definitely don't care as much as men, right? I'm not saying, but again, everybody has eyes. You're attracted to who you're attracted to. But when you disregard whatever this man may bring to the table solely based on his looks, matter of fact, not even looks, on his shoes not matching his outfit, that's what now you wonder why. Now you see why the dating market is so hard. And I really do feel bad for you guys. Again, you know, for me, I told you guys, if you've been following this channel, I do not believe in dating. I do not. It's not in the Bible. I don't support it. But, you know, the same way you can watch a video and give your opinion, I'm watching this video, I'm giving my opinion. How about that? So, as I'm watching this, I can see totally why there's all the stigma against modern women. Why there's a stigma on the dating market as a whole, because the way people process thought, it is 100% jacked. Again, fellas, don't go based off the beauty, because I already said in the beginning of the video, in my personal opinion, I think every single one of them, they're not ugly. I'm not necessarily saying they're my type, but I would not lie to you and say they're ugly. But despite the beauty that they possess, up here, a lot of them just don't have common sense. They do not operate in logic or any type of reasoning. Nothing about what they have to say is logical.
Yeah. First appearance to me matters because, you know, I like my guy to dress. Yeah.
And also, I'm going to just keep it a buck too. You know, I'm not saying I'm the best, most fashionable person. I'm not, right? But even when I went to school and I was taking like art classes, one of the two colors, which in technically they're not real colors. They're actually the absence of color. It's weird how they, you know, describe these two colors. But black and white matches with everything. If any, If you guys ever took an art class or a graphic design class, please let me know in the comment section down below to see if I'm bugging. But last time I checked, black and white matches with everything. With everything. So what type of shoes did you want the man to? What type of shoes you wanted the man to have? I mean, the shoes don't look raggedy. It ain't talking. It's not split in half. It ain't talking. I mean, what type of shoes do you want the man to have? If the woman don't like you, she just don't like you. And it would have probably been better if she had said that rather than coming up with some bogus excuse as to his shoes not matching.
And so your shoes go with your outfit, yeah?
Yeah, because this is black. I needed something brighter to
Okay.
bring my outfit out.
You see, so just like I said, it's black. Black and white matches with everything. Now, in terms of it needs something brighter, that I can't say. But I mean, you the same way you judging him on his shoes. Now the man is gonna reverse it. He's like, all right, the Uno reverse card. He's like, so your joints match?
If you say so.
So you don't think her shoes go with the outfit?
Yeah, I designed for men, not women. But if I had to say, maybe not so much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And would you approach her? Like, is she your type? What?
I think that she's very beautiful. Yeah, she's a very beautiful woman. The dressing isn't necessarily my type, but you know, I think that she's gorgeous. Yeah, and tall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, and again, he's trying to be cordial. That's what makes this the most. This is what makes it all the more hilarious to me, because the man is trying to be cordial. He truly is.
All right. So I do see here that we have one lady who still has her balloon unpopped.
Yeah.
So let's go on. Oh, okay.
All right, let's get to part 3, y'all.
So let's go on over to her. We're gonna get her name, how old she is, what you do, and why you still have your balloon unpopped. Hi, so my name is Carmen. I am 23. For work, I do a couple of things. I do non-emergency medical transport. I model part-time, as well as I just took part in some bartending too and got my certificate, as well as I just came back to school to complete my nursing schooling and do things like that. So I'm a little bit of a busy bee. You know, as far as my balloon, I did keep it. I'm not gonna lie, hearing you talk, you're a little sassy, so I do have questions before.
He's he's sassy because he's expressing his opinion or preferences. Are these girls considered sassy when they explain why they're not interested in the man? And when the man has a rebuttal, right? What should he have done? Should he have been a punching bag and very passive and saying, all right, cool. And then, you know, what do you want? And if that was the case, how many of these women would have then now said, oh, he doesn't seem assertive enough. He doesn't seem masculine enough or manly enough. The man, respectfully, he said, you look beautiful, but yada, yada, yada. What's so wrong with that? But he's sassy because, again, he did, I guess, even though he's on a chopping block, literally it's like a roast fest right now for this cat. But in the midst of all of that, I guess he has to remain stoic and have no emotions, and he's not supposed to, you know, clap back or anything of that sort, or else you're sassy.
Before we proceed and continue.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay. So first off, you said you're in accounting, finance?
Yeah, so I'm a professional.
What's your approximate salary?
You see what I'm saying? This brother, I'm gonna tell you straight up. He dodged a bullet for every single one of these women that popped their balloon. And then the woman that did keep her balloon, this is what she produces. This is what she produces. She wants this man in public, in front of, first of all, in front of all these other women who already done popped their balloon. I mean, he don't owe them any type of information. And then now this thing is on TikTok, at least from when I'm watching it. So now for the whole world to see, he needs to reveal his income. For what? For what? What would that actually prove? I know. To give a ballpark of how much he makes and see if he's a proper provider. That's the mindset that they have. So this man has to disclose his whole information to a bunch of strangers.
You want to know how much I made?
Approximate.
Oh wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but
Yeah.
like a range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go on Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my
Right.
finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter.
And now she pops the balloon. I guess that's supposed to hurt this dude. He literally dodged an incoming train moving at 1,000 miles per hour. That's literally what this man did. My brother, go save yourself. Save yourself. Just go off this show because none of these women are logical.
I'm not going to do that. So you're asking me, so if it was above the number you wanted, you would have kept it. If it was below the number you wanted, you would have popped it.
If you had answered, there would have been a possibility for both, but because you refused to answer,
You wanna know how
that's
much
what
I
got
made?
your balloon popped.
So so it's a money thing. That's okay. You should have popped it earlier. Yeah,
So did you hear that? Did you guys? The girl, I'm only repeating it because she spoke so low. She said that she has a preference. So why are you like so mad about it? Okay, why were you so mad when he addressed his preferences? You see what I'm saying? Fellas, please understand what I'm telling you when I'm saying this. Don't ever feel bad. And this is not only in regards to women, by the way. When you're dealing with your friends, associates, colleagues, you name it. If you are trying to operate in a masculine nature, don't ever feel ashamed by telling people what is your preference. It is a preference for a reason. Don't feel like you need to have a hive mind or you need to just, fit within the crowd. If you are a true man, to hell with what anybody says in regards to your preference. It is your preference the same way they are, the same way they have their preferences. It is literally that simple.
I prefer people who don't look at money as a criteria to get to know somebody. Who do. That's why she popped in.
Well, I prefer a provider type and who I know if I like you, if we continue to date and marry, I want to be able to make sure that you can provide for me and our future children, their college education, and anything else that they need so that they never have to worry about finances or money ever.
You see, that sounds good. That sounds good. You see how she's virtue signaling? Oh, this is the reason I asked, because I want to make sure I have a provider and make sure they could take care of my children. That sounds cute. So why did you need to know that literally on the first question? Really, that's the first question you need to ask this brother? And also in public? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay. When I look at somebody, money's not the first thing that crosses my mind, so it's okay that you popped up in.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. And is she someone who you would approach? Like, is she your type?
Yeah, I mean, my type, yeah, sure, I prefer darker women, yeah. I like curly hair, but you look great, though. You really put yourself together, yeah. I like how you dress. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate
Your
it.
fit, yeah.
Okay, let's go down here.
Me?
Yep, but hold on, before you answer that, let's give her the mic. Where are you from?
I'm from,
Now, check this out. This woman already had her chance with this guy. She already turned down this guy by popping the balloon and said the man was too old. Now she begins to ask a question. What question could you possibly have for somebody that you're apparently not even interested in?
from Mars.
Now, let's go back because you might have missed it.
Yeah, I like how you dress. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate
Your
it.
fit, yeah.
Okay, let's go down here.
Me?
Yep, but hold on, before you answer that, let's give her the mic. Where are you from?
I'm from Mars.
Okay. So this is the only thing throughout this whole entire situation where I thought this man, that was a little bit, childish, maybe a red flag if you want. He said Mars. This man is not obligated to tell this woman anything. She already had done rejected him. So I can't really blame him. But at the same time, when you say something like Mars, he probably would have been better off if it was masculine. Why do you want to know? I mean, it shouldn't concern you. Maybe he should have been more direct in that fashion. But to come up with a place that clearly nobody comes from, I mean, that was a little bit petty. But again, the woman already rejected him. What else does she need to know? And to prove it to you, as much as people may try to look at this man and say, "Oh, this dude messed up," whatever the case may be, look what ends up happening.
The planet?
Yeah. By way of Pluto.
Like, for real, where are you from?
I'm from Delta State, Nigeria.
Are you Yoruba or Igbo?
Neither. I'm Okwane.
Jesus. Thank you.
Do you, like, why'd you ask him all those questions?
Yeah, what's it with that?
Because I'm Nigerian, and I just know certain things.
What do you know about Okwane? Do you even know where it's
I
at?
know certain things.
You get what I'm saying? Again, what was the point of all of this? You're already not interested in man. Now you ask where he's from. He was petty by saying Mars, true, but again, now that he gave her the truth, what did that solve? I can't pronounce it. I think Okwane, whatever, right? That's where the man is from. And now that you found out about it, you say Jesus in a derogatory way, as in you do not approve where he's from. And now he's saying, do you even know where he's from? I know certain things. The answer is no. She doesn't know where it's from. She doesn't know who these people are about. She just heard certain things about them. Do you see where we're getting at here? Do you see where we're getting at here?
You can't even place it on the map.
I just said I knew certain things.
Okay.
But does it proceed to explain any of the things that she actually knows about these people, Ikwane or whatever, however he pronounced it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, as we see here,
You guys, this was a lot longer than I thought. I didn't really expect it to go this far. I'm very curious as to what you guys think about this whole situation, because to me, this whole thing is a joke, and I think it only goes to show you, again, as I started off this video, do not go based off the beauty of these women. Because when you begin to speak to them, and this is where your power lies in, man, the same way they interviewing you, you are very much interviewing them. You need to learn to not think with your head, but think with your head. Ask them the necessary questions so that you can actually discern what's actually going on in their mind. And as they begin to tell on themselves, because that's out of the abundance of the heart, that's what the Bible says. The mouth speaking. When you ask them certain questions and they start to reveal and tell on themselves, you'll start to realize, oh, this woman has nothing up here. All she does is believe in a bunch of superstitions. She goes based off a hearsay. She has a hive mind. She has no thought process of her own. None of these women, I don't care what you guys say, none of them, their criteria is not rooted in an actual fear of the Most High. None of them ask this man, are you a believer? Do you believe in Jesus? No, they don't have those type of questions. It's all superficial. It's shallow. You would do well, man, to stay clear, very clear from such women. Anyway, if you guys like videos like this, please like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that YouTube stuff. And with that being said, Nick over and out. That message sent. Jesus is King, God.